Well, some people in Emfuleni township in Cape Town have been disconnected from the electricity grid. The city is on a mission, it says, to remove illegal connections. Let's get you an update now with our reporter Nasiphi, who's been in Emfuleni. Nasiphi, just how much of Emfuleni has been disconnected from the grid after having connected illegally?
Well, at this present moment, Temekile, we can't obviously quantify exactly how many residents have been impacted by the city's drive to intensify disconnecting illegal electricity connections at this very moment, as they swooped into one community in Emfuleni. And the city saying that they specifically focused on Emfuleni due to the city being inundated with calls from ratepayers complaining about days, even hours, where they are out of electricity. The city also indicating that illegal connections in the city of Cape Town has a dire strain on their infrastructure, and just in the past financial year alone, they've had to spend about 50 million rand They had to spend about 50 million rand in regards to fixing their infrastructure due to illegal connections. So they are saying that they're not only intensifying clamping down on illegal connections, but will be visiting various communities that they've earmarked.
So, Nasiphi, while all of this is going on, what are the people in these communities actually saying as these teams arrive to disconnect them?
Well, first of all, the teams that are going into these communities are heavily escorted because previously they've been met with resistance, and that is what we saw today as well. Law enforcement, traffic, including SAPS, escorting these employees of the city of Cape Town in the energy department into these communities to disconnect. And the communities are usually on two separate ends. There is the community where it's formal houses and they've got electricity connected legally, where they are actually praising the city in coming in and disconnecting, as they are the ones usually at the receiving end. During load shedding, they sometimes go hours, even days, as I mentioned, without electricity connections. And many of them even saying that they've lost quite a number of appliances. And usually when they do stop those that are illegally connecting, they are sometimes pointed even with firearms and threatened with firearms. And then there's the other side that has connected illegally, and they are now asking the question, posing it to the city of Cape Town, that what now is going to happen to our families? We're going to sleep without electricity. Our children need to go to school the following day. Do we need to prepare them with cold water? And going as far as saying that they've been an informal settlement for about 3 years now. And why is it that the city of Cape Town has not recognized them and put up structures to ensure that they are electrified? However, the city is saying that it is a bit of a challenge in terms of electrifying newly established informal settlements, because there's a number of evaluations that need to be done, because they cannot put up electricity cables and poles, perhaps sometimes in a wetland. So a lot needs to be done. However, they did also indicate that Human Settlement is also working on trying to relocate some of the informal settlements that were established during the COVID period, which will then allow the energy department to also do its work and provide that basic service of electrifying the new informal settlements.
Thank you very much for that, Nasiphi, reporting for us from Cape Town this lunchtime. So